Welcome Megaman fans from all corners of the globe. I'm Magia-Erebea, and today I bring you a glimpse into the magic of Wonderfest. This gathering isn't just a festival, it's a heartfelt tribute to some of our most beloved characters, including our Blue Bomber. It's a realm where artists mold bespoke figures of various personalities, some of whom are yet to make their mainstream debut. When I say debut, bear in mind these aren't merely fan-made. Each figure carries an official Capcom copyright, marking them as authentic merchandise. But there's a twist. They aren't available for sale outside of the event, and their supply is significantly limited. Just imagine, some figures have a restricted run of about 10 per event. With only 2 events each year, securing one becomes a thrilling endeavor. As you can see, these kits are a work of 3D art. From hyper-realistic to irresistibly cute renditions, there's a piece that will charm every aficionado. Now, you might have noted that most of these are made from resin, and they demand varying degrees of assembly and painting. Some hold static poses, while others boast articulation, spanning a wide spectrum of complexity. Perhaps you're not into the idea of building one yourself, and that's perfectly fine. There are skilled artists out there who can assemble and paint these pieces for you, enabling you to enjoy their sheer beauty. And that's the allure of these kits. They offer an exciting adventure for collectors, builders, and painters alike. Everyone finds something to pique their interests. Now let's delve into the process of actually acquiring these splendid treasures. Wonderfest usually lights up our calendar about twice a year at the Magia-Erebea event center in Chiba. Tickets are easy to come by and reasonably priced at about $10 US each, and the doors open for standard ticket holders about 10 a.m. However, there's a shortcut for early entry. If you own a Magia-Erebea credit card and use it to buy your tickets, you can participate in a lottery for an early access pass, and if you're fortunate, you can enter the festival as early as about 8 a.m. Alas, I'm not always so lucky, so the standard entry for me is what it is. Wonderfest usually lights up our calendar twice a year at the Magia-Erebea event center in Chiba. Tickets are easy to come by and reasonably priced at about $10 US each. The doors open for standard ticket holders at about 10 a.m. However, there is a shortcut to early entry. If you own a Magia-Erebea credit card and use it to buy your tickets, you can participate in a lottery for early access. If you're fortunate, you can enter the festival as early as 8 a.m. Alas, I'm not always so lucky, so it's a standard entry fee for me. Now, I had crafted a meticulous plan to ensure that we had the best shot at collecting all the items on our wish list. My friend was all set, willing to lend a hand wherever possible. Truly a gem of a person. I met him on Reddit, he said he was willing to help me out, and so off we went. Now, I had crafted a meticulous plan to ensure we had the best shot at collecting all the items on our wish list. My friend was all set, willing to lend a hand wherever possible. Truly a gem of a person. I'd met him on Reddit and he said he was willing to help, so on we went. Our first stop had my friend assisting with translations, attempting to negotiate for a set of his cyber elves and 2 versions of each gate. But due to our group status, we were permitted only 1 item each. The vendor offered a little bit of hope, saying if there were any left by the afternoon, we could purchase more. But realistically, that never did happen. So we did bag a set of cyber elves and each form of gate, which was good. I had hoped for more because there were more on my list, so that way I can get some for my kids, as you can see here, trying to show him, and for my friends. But I was happy. I got 1 of each, and that's all I could hope for at the time. As you can see, they're kind of set far apart from each other. The Megaman characters aren't in the same location, so they're just kind of set at random, hence why I had a plan and a map. However, with that, we started heading to our next destination for these cute little chibi figures by a wonderful Mr. Q. He actually recognized me from the previous year, and he did give us a warm greeting. However, to my surprise, though, he had run out of the Yellow Devil on the 3 Megaman that I was hoping to get. I was disappointed for sure, especially being that it was so early. But despite that, I did manage to secure the remaining items on my list, so I was pretty happy about that. But with that, we promptly advanced to the next spot, and I assured him that I would come back and play some catch up and, get a little more talking. Now, I was doing my best to navigate swiftly through these labyrinths of a hall, trying to see if we can get some more things on my list. And after I kind of reorientated myself, we finally arrived at our desired location. However, to my dismay, the Gustav that I was trying to track down was already sold out. So within 30 minutes of the doors opening for the general public, it was already gone, and I was super sad. But with that, I had to press on because there was more things on my list, so I couldn't stay in one spot for too long. As you can see, there's a myriad of vendors showcasing some very awesome and beautiful figures, but I was hyper-focused on what I wanted to get. Eventually came back and saw more things, but I was heading there to see what I could get next. And the next thing on my list were these cute little Koboons, set of 3 with interchangeable heads. Now, they were 3D printed, so I was hoping he made quite a bit more, but when I got there, they were already gone, and I was really bummed about those. I think they're cute, pretty easy to come by, secondhand, not necessarily those, but in general, so I wasn't too heartbroken about that, but it did dampen the first start of our journey, for sure. Unfortunately, this is where my GoPro cuts off. It finally died, which is very sad because this is when we were hitting the big lucky streak, if you will. We got to see some of the big hitters, such as like Mad Hands and Hobby Rock, who have been around for a very long time and usually have pretty good stock in hand. And I did manage to get quite a few of each of those figures, but unfortunately my GoPro died. I'll be providing more pictures here towards the end, so that way you can see other things besides just Mega Man characters, and hopefully kind of get some idea of what's around. Now, in the coming weeks, I'll be posting brief reviews about various Mega Man figures and collectibles that I've collected over the years, so please keep your eyes peeled for those. I really want to share it with everyone, for those who may want to start but don't know where to go, or maybe just want to get 1 or 2 figures, but there's so many variations, kind of hard to choose which ones to get, especially when the prices range from maybe like $10-$20 all the way up to a couple hundred. So please wait for those videos to come out, and I hope you do like them. But with that, I apologize for any shortcomings in my quality. I had just started out, so I'm kind of playing with it. Thank you for sticking with it for as long as you have. Now with that, please enjoy some of the pictures, my amateur quality pictures I have, and kind of see what it's all about. Thank you very much for watching.